Hey, what's up everybody? I hope you're all feeling fantastic today. Thank you for stopping by the channel. In this video, I'm breaking down Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. It's now streaming on Netflix. This one features an ensemble cast led by Dave Bautista, who heads up a group of mercenaries that venture into a zombie-infested Las Vegas to attempt a massive casino heist. This movie has reportedly been in the works since around 2007 over at Warner Brothers. The fractured relationship between WB and Snyder has been widely publicized. Netflix came in and bought the rights to this one in 2019. Production began and Army of the Dead is finally here, so let's dive into it. Now, I've been anticipating this movie for a while. The trailers made it look like it's going to be a good time. Zack Snyder is primarily hated or loved, it seems. I would say I'm a bit indifferent to his style. A few of his films do hit with me. A few of them aren't that good, yet they all do possess strong visual value. So I think the guy has shown over his 8 films or so that he can make an artistic flick. So going into Army of the Dead, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for some appealing visuals and just climactic set pieces, which this movie certainly did provide, but primarily, most importantly, I just wanted this movie to be fun, wild, and over the top without just taking itself too seriously, and unfortunately, that just wasn't the case here. Like Snyder has been known to do in other movies, he takes this plot way too seriously. He tries to inject mood and atmosphere into nearly every sequence. He tries to draw sincere emotions out of generic character dynamics, and the result is a movie that does provide plenty of awesome violence while also fatiguing the viewer through a 2.5-hour runtime filled with a lot of heavy-handed themes. This movie tries relentlessly to be this big event film without having the story layering or the characters to warrant it. I think this should have been a sleek, tightly paced frenzy of zombie mayhem, and instead it was just a long-winded story that lacked a lot of self-awareness to the simplistic plot and characters that it actually had to work with. The characters weren't really unique in terms of personality or positioning in this group of mercenaries, from the stronger members to the weaker ones, to the wild card member, to the untrustworthy one, to the comedic relief, to the brains of the group. All of this has been done countless times in both blockbuster films and in straight-to-video genre romps. So for me, it felt like it just resulted in an abundance of time unnecessarily spent bantering between characters and group dynamics and double crosses, and it just made everything feel bland, which got in the way of what should have been an intense, ridiculously violent adventure from start to finish. Because to me, the backdrop of a zombie-filled Vegas is an awesome playground for just visually appealing carnage. I think more of a real-time pacing would have made this a much more intense movie. I think it would have actually just pulled me deeper into the story with the characters, which would then in turn naturally increase the fun uneasiness that it would have created. Something that would have brought that continuously frantic vibe that you desperately want in a zombie flick like this. Now, I don't intend to just crap on this movie by any means, because it was joyfully bonkers at times. There is plenty of over-the-top violence and zombie killing to just have a great time with. I think Snyder does layer this one with endless waves of gratuitous violence, from the staging of set pieces to Vegas as the backdrop, and I think each scene really does lure the eyes in. I also thought there was a fun, sadistic elegance to all the zombie slaying. There's also a few seeds planted to a larger world of potential films that I had a good time with as well. So overall, when the action is at full speed, I was completely locked in, and this is without question when the movie is at its best. However, having to sit through a narrative that circles around itself with routine storytelling elements does cause the engagement level to ebb and flow. The lengthy runtime, in my opinion, really shines a light on the formulaic storytelling, and ultimately it does hinder the overall experience. So in the end, I'll give Army of the Dead a solid 70%. There is large sections of this film, but I had a great time watching. The performances are all serviceable. I really do like Bautista. I certainly think he brings the effort needed to carry the lead, but this movie is overly self-indulgent, and regardless of its visual appeal, it tries to be a marathon when it should have been a sprint. Despite that though, it certainly is worth checking out if you're interested. It's got zombie tigers, showgirls, endless amounts of blood, and plenty of gory zombie killing, but settle in for the long haul, because this one also delivers a B-movie plotline, only it's told as a saga. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. I'd love to talk movies with you guys. Share it with your friends, and without question, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can never miss a video. Here are some links to some recent reviews just in case you missed them. All my social media links and the link to our official website are down in the description below, and I'll catch you next time.